$40 more billion for Ukraine. Why not, right? Why not? We've already sent them 18 billion. What's another 40 more billion? Let's put this into some context, maybe that'll help drive home the gravity of what 40 billion means. Okay, who wants 2 million? Do you want $2 million? Would you like to have $2 million? It would make you a millionaire by definition. There's a funny thing that happens to money and how we count numbers in dollars. When you get to 999 million and you add another million, you get a billion. So who wants $999 million? I do. That's a lot of money, right? Like, you'd be set for life. 1 million plus 999 million is 1 billion. That is a lot of money. Imagine if you had $34 million. Even 34 million is a lot of money. I think we can all agree on that. Okay, 999 million compared to 34 million, big difference. 1 billion is basically the same as 999 million. 1 billion is a lot of difference between 34 million. We want to send 40 times that, because we've already sent 18 times that to Ukraine. We want to send 40 billion to Ukraine. And you know how much the Russian Federation spends yearly on its defense budget? It's like 60 billion, something like that. We're gonna send 40 to Ukraine. Why would we do this? What's Ukraine gonna spend 40 billion on? Well, they're at war, so probably have something to do with weapons, right? So if they're buying weapons, who are they buying it from? What do you think? Buying it from us. Who makes weapons? Who makes the weapons they're gonna buy? Companies make them. Are these companies traded on the stock market? Yeah, they are. So who do you think buys a lot of the stock? Congress, senators, congressmen, rich people that can afford it. Now, what makes the company's stock go up when they're doing well? What makes them do well? When they sell a whole lot of the stuff they make. Do you see where this is going? Who's getting rich? Anytime you do something like this, where we send aid to Ukraine, 40 billion, there's a sacrifice to make, right? You're giving something away, you're sacrificing something. So what's the sacrifice of sending 40 billion? There has to be a downside to it. You're giving away money. It's money we no longer have. Now, if it's just a simple fact that we had a surplus, that's one thing. Charity is one thing. If they're printing the money, that's a sacrifice that's totally different. Because if they're printing it, they are devaluing the dollar yet again, and this time to a very high degree. Where does that money go when we send it to Ukraine? The money that doesn't get embezzled, because let's not forget, Ukraine was ranked the 7th most corrupt nation in the entire world in 2020. Let's not forget that. Does corruption get better with time, or does it get worse? Because corruption breeds corruption. So where do you think it's at now? Do you think it's gotten better? No, it doesn't get better. It gets worse. Now, if you think your government and your country is about to fall and you're a high-ranking politician, and suddenly you've got all this influx of money, what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be gratuitously throwing your everything you got to save your country? It's either the country or death. No. They're saving something. They're hedging their bet and saving something in case things go south. I think it's safe to say to a 99% degree of certainty that corruption has not gotten better in Ukraine, because that government did not start out altruistic, and it's not going to change. So the money that doesn't get embezzled or pocketed by high-ranking officials and bureaucrats and politicians in Ukraine, the rest of that money, a lot of it probably, will be spent on arms and armor. Where are they going to buy their weapons and ammo? Probably us. So the money that we send them comes right back into the free market over here. And it also makes the rich richer. You follow the money in any of these situations and you'll find the truth. That's all you got to do. Follow the money. You'll find the truth. The truth is, we are being sold out by our own government. They are selling us out. They are taking what they can while they can and just burning the house behind them. I've said it before, they're stealing from us. They are stealing from us, but they are burning down the bank behind them. They are tearing apart this country, our way of life, and stealing from us just to better themselves. And they're pissing in your face, telling you this is all for the greater good. Yeah, go Ukraine, huh? Right. What did Mitch McConnell say? It's the most important issue in the world today? Is it now? Stop voting these fuckers into office. I can tell you with 100% certainty Ukraine is not the most important issue to me. This country is. As far as countries go and issues on the world stage, we got a lot of them. The government is not the country, the people are the country. Stop voting these pieces of human garbage into office. Because if we keep doing this, man, there's no way back. 40 billion to Ukraine, really? Okay. This should be a solid no, but it's not.